doesn't believe the concussion he suffered will set him back. If it was Colt's decision, he'd be playing on Friday. Brennan was back at practice this morning but did not participate. Head coach June Jones says Colt will be for at least 48 hours kept on the sidelines to help determine his condition. Whether or not Colt will start at Nevada will be a game-time decision. The Heisman hopeful took a big blow in the fourth quarter against Fresno State that left him unconscious. Despite being helped off the field, Colt says since the hit, he hasn't suffered any symptoms related to a serious concussion. Colt also says he doesn't blame Bulldog defender Marcus Riley for what happened.
Do I think he did it on purpose? Absolutely not. Do I think, I have any negative feelings for this guy? Absolutely not. I mean, he played a great game. He hit me solid. And, unfortunately, he hit me right in the head, and my head hit the ground, and it knocked me out cold. It happens all the time in football, and this is what, you sign all those release forms for a reason, and this is part of it.
June Jones agrees with Colt that it was a clean hit, but thinks that overall more should be done to keep college players safe.
The NFL has taken the thing 10 years ago on penalizing guys for helmet to helmet and leading with the helmet shots, and we're still not at that in college football, and it's probably going to have to be people's decision to somebody's decision to finally draw the line and suspend guys.
Brennan even went as far to take, quote, full responsibility for the contact with Riley since he chose to step outside of the pocket. For the whole Colt Brennan interview, log on to KGMB9.com and search Colt Brennan. Coming up later in sports, with Colt's sideline, Jones made an interesting choice in who practiced the most at quarterback today. Liz Chen, KGMB 9 News.
Thanks a lot, Liz. Meanwhile, Colt's concussion could cost UH millions if he doesn't play, and the Warriors lose. Hawaii could miss out on the biggest payday in athletic department history. Brooks Bear joins us to explain.
Kim, Friday's game at Nevada is a money game for UH. Win and the Warriors stay in line for a big-name bowl and the riches that come with it. Win after win, Hawaii has climbed the national rankings. And as the Warriors have moved up, their chance for cashing in has improved. Now, with just 3 games left, a big payday is in sight.
If they win out, they should get a BCS Bowl invite.
10 teams will be invited to play in games that are part of what's called the Bowl Championship Series, or BCS. The rules say Hawaii will go to a BCS game if they finish 12th or higher in the BCS standings. Right now, Hawaii is 16th, just 4 spots from a BCS bid. Some, including CBS Sports, predict Hawaii will go undefeated and get an invitation to the Sugar Bowl. But if the Warriors stumble in one of their remaining 3 games, they'll end up playing in the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl and end up making a lot less for the athletic department.
When UH plays in the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl, they receive $400,000 from the WAC to cover their expenses, and whatever's left over, typically about $150,000 to $200,000, the school gets the net. For a school that plays in a BCS Bowl, and if UH wins out these last 3 games, I believe that will happen for them, they earn somewhere between $4.5 and $5 million.
That's at least $4.5 million at the Sugar Bowl versus $150,000 to $200,000 for playing at home in the Hawaii Bowl. Big difference. So you can understand why UH administrators want their best players on the field Friday night. Nevada's 5-4 on the year and capable of beating UH in Reno, a place the Warriors have never won. The concussion should not be taken lightly. Get one after another, and there can be long-term effects. So no one's saying Colt should play unless doctors are confident he's ready to go. But a lot of people have their fingers crossed, hoping he makes a speedy recovery. Brooks Bear, KGMB 9 News.
Thanks a lot, Brooks. In other news tonight, the health...
As expected, UH quarterback Colt Brennan held out of practice this morning as coaches, trainers, and team doctors continue to keep a watchful eye on him after the concussion he suffered Saturday night and the Warriors win over Fresno State. Your status this week, will we have to be wait and see the rest of the week?
Yeah, I mean, we just don't, you can't make a decision until the end of the week, so I just got to sit and wait.
I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. Brennan says he's been fine the last 2 days, no lingering effects from the shot he took, no symptoms like headaches or nausea. His wish is to play Friday on the road versus Nevada. With just under 11 minutes left in the game, Colt got knocked by Bulldogs linebacker Marcus Riley, laid motionless for a while before leaving the game and not returning. You ever been hit harder?
I don't think. Well, I've had a concussion in in Pop Warner, and that was way worse than this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I mean, for this being my second one, it was definitely not as bad as the first one.
Talked to the NFL people, I've talked to a whole bunch of specialists, and it's a little more complicated than what it used to be when they just give you smelling salts and send you back in.
I imagine you're telling coaches and doctors, I'm good, let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely, I feel fine. I mean, I'm smart. I trust my body. I haven't felt anything lately that's, made me really cause alarm or really made me worry or anything like that. I mean, considering how I felt when I woke up yesterday and how I felt today, I feel like it's just normal. So from that standpoint, I'm just dying to get back out there and dying to get, play Friday.
Brennan got swamped for autographs after practice, didn't mind, says he's appreciative of all the warm wishes by Warrior fans. Now, earlier this season, when Brennan suffered a sprained ankle, Tyler Grunke got the start at QB and a win. But today, Kahuku grad Inoke Funaki took most of the reps with the first team. If Colt cannot go, is it Tyler or is it Inoke?
Well, we're going to get them both ready, and both of them will probably have a role.
Coach Jones says that you will have a role in this game. Are you excited?
Oh, for sure, like, little nervous,
As a quarterback, you come to practice every day. How often have you dreamed about being the guy in prime time when the game matters?
I think we all kind of have those kind of dreams, growing up as kids, and I definitely think I'm ready, So if they need me, I'll be there.
Now, Coach expected to travel with the team this week, but a decision on whether or not he plays probably won't be made until right before kickoff.
And so at first I was kind of surprised. I didn't know what was going on. I had never taken snaps before with the first team, especially with the scouts,
Jones says since he knows what Tyler Grunke is capable of doing, it's important to give Funaki opportunities right now to run Hawaii's offense. UH may use both Grunke and Funaki at Nevada.
I'm definitely a lot more attentive, a lot more alert, paying attention to, more details, knowing that the coaches have me in mind, just in case if something goes wrong.
Again, Hawaii has a short week traveling on Wednesday for the Friday matchup at Nevada. Colts' availability to play will be a game time decision.